Hello student, I am K. Dev, science teacher of New Era High School, have brought a video on the topic more about bases and their uses. Last video we discussed about the definition of acids and base on the basis of Arrhenius and Bronsted-Lowry and the reactions of different reactions of acid and their uses. In this video we discuss about the definition of bases given by the Arrhenius and Bronsted-Lowry and different reactions bases of different reactions of bases and their uses. Arrhenius bases, named for the Swedish scientist Arrhenius to describe bases behaviors in water. These bases dissociate substance that dissociate when added to the aqueous solution, water solution, making them strong bases. They form the hydroxide ion and increase the concentration of hydroxide in water. If the concentration of hydroxide in water in more and the substances dissociate completely to form the large amount of hydroxide ion, this substance is known as the strong bases. That means bases are the substance that furnish hydroxide ion when dissolved in water. They form the hydroxide ion and increase the concentration of hydroxide in water. Some example of common product that contains the Arrhenius bases include like that. Here, drain cleaner, laundry detergent, lubricating, grease, alkaline batteries, soap and bath products, sugars and baking soda are the example of bases that dissolve when this substance when dissolved in water produce hydroxide ion. The bases definition which is given by the Arrhenius, that is the concept of given by the Arrhenius. Now, example of bases is also here: sodium hydroxide, the caustic soda, potassium hydroxide, caustic soda, magnesium hydroxide and the ammonium hydroxide. These are the common bases. When dissolve these bases in water, they produce hydroxide ion. The bases is the substance which dissociate in water to produce hydroxide ion in the solution. Here, ammonium hydroxide dissolved in ammonia and hydroxide ion. Sodium hydroxide dissolved in water, they give the sodium ions, positive ion and hydroxide. When the solution of the bases is diluted by making the water to it, when the solution base is diluted by the making the water to it, then the concentration of hydroxide decreases per unit volume. And when that is the dilution of bases is decrease the concentration of hydroxide ion in the solution. Now, according to Bronsted-Lowry, the Bronsted-Lowry bases that accept the protons from the other molecules. The species or substances that accept the protons from the other molecules, other substances, known as Bronsted-Lowry bases. They were Bronsted-Lowry were part of the chemist of the Johnson's, Bronsted and the Thomas Lowry revised 1923 definition, which focus on the proton transfer between the substance. You can find the Bronsted-Lowry bases in the following product. Here, the product are here ammonia, that is the NH3, alkaline battery that use the alkaline solution, mouthwash that is the toothpaste, plastic, topical pain medicines and the chewing gums, and next is here furniture uphold steady. These are the substances which produce that has tendency to donate accept protons. So these are called the bases according to the Bronsted and Lowry. Next, here, according to Bronsted-Lowry, when acid and base react, they form the two pair of acid-base conjugate, and the reaction is carried out between the two ways. First way is the forward reaction and the second with the backward reaction. the backward reactions for the forward substances that taken the initially. Here HCl, when HCl react with the NH3 ammonia, HCl donate protons to ammonia and become here chlorine ion, and ammonia gets protons and form here ammonium ion. Now in this case HCl donate protons, so it act as acid in the forward reaction. In the backward reaction it becomes chlorine ion. These two substances acid base conjugate. Here HCl is acid and chlorine ion act as bases, so these two substances form a acid base conjugate. Here ammonia that receives the protons form the bases in the forward reaction and form here ammonium ion. In the backward reaction ammonium ion act as a acid, that is tendency to donate protons and form again the initial substance HCl and ammonia. So ammonia and ammonium ion here acid base conjugate, right? Also acid base conjugate, acid base conjugate. The acid base conjugate. In this reaction here, second reaction, that is the sulfuric acid. Sulfuric and water when react, hydrogen protons donated by the sulfuric acid that received by the water and form the ammonium ion, hydronium ion, and sulfuric acid form here bisulfate ion. Now here sulfuric acid donate protons and become bisulfate ion, and these are the acid base conjugate. Acid base conjugate here. And here water that receives protons and form here hydronium ion also act as a acid base conjugate. Here are the two pairs of acid base conjugate when acid and base react each other. Next example here, nitric acid and ethanol. When nitric acid and ethanol react, nitric acid tendency to donate protons and form here acid, and the methanol receives hydrogen and form here methanolium. Now here nitric acid that donate protons act as acid in the forward reaction. In the backward reaction it become here bases, so it is the acid base conjugate. Now here methanols that receive protons and form here methanolium, it act as a acid. Now methanols act as a bases here, and methanolium act as a acid in the backward reaction. So here the two pair of acid base conjugate in this reaction also. Similarly we can also see in the next here acetic acid and the water when react, the acetic acid donate protons to the water and form here acetate ion, and here it is the acetic acid and the acetate ion is makes a pair of acid base conjugate, and the hydrogen and hydronium ion makes a pair of acid base conjugate. So we can say that according to Arrhenius, whenever acid and base react, there must be two pair of acid base conjugate. Now properties of acid here, property of bases. General property of bases are listed below here. Bases are soapy, slippery and soapy touch when dissolved in aqueous solution. They taste bitter, they are slippery in touch and taste bitter, soapy in touch. Aqueous solution bases changes the color of red tissue paper blue. That is the basic property of acid, physical property. Bases give hydroxide and dissociate in water. All alkalis are those bases which can dissolve in water. The alkalis, the bases, they are very few amount of alkali that dissolve in water. Alkali, oxides of alkali, oxide and hydroxide alkali metal dissolve in lithium oxide, sodium oxide, potassium oxide, francium oxide, cesium oxide. These are the oxide that soluble in water. So the oxide of alkali metal are called alkali, and some earth alkaline metal such as calcium hydroxide. Calcium hydroxide is also an example of alkalis. but the magnesium oxide, zinc oxide, they are bases but do not dissolve in water, so are only called bases, not alkali. Now, type of bases based on their degree of ionization. Bases can be classified on the basis of their degree of ionization in water. When how they dissociate in water, that is the ionization. It also known as the strength of bases. It depends on the numbers of hydroxyl ion and hydroxide ion it produces when dissolved in water. Bases are the two types based on this degree of ionization are here the strong base and the weak base. The strong base, that base which dissociate ionized to produce large amount of hydroxyl ion as strong bases, and the bases which dissociate partially and produce a small amount of hydroxide ion is called weak bases. Now here another example of bases are monoacetic bases. These are the contains only one hydroxyl ion and combined with one hydrogen ion is called the monoacetic bases. For example, sodium hydroxide, only one hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, only one hydroxide, are the monoacetic bases. Diacetic bases, the bases that consist of two hydroxyl ion and combined with the two hydrogen ion is called the acidic bases. For example, calcium hydroxide had two hydroxide ion, magnesium hydroxide two hydroxide ion. These are called the diacetic bases. And the triacetic bases are bases that contains three hydroxyl ions and combined with the three hydrogen ion is called the triacetic bases. For example, ammonium hydroxide, ferric hydroxide are the triacetic bases. They contains the three hydroxyl ion and it can react with the three hydrogen ion. So it is called the triacetic bases. Now, bases can be classified into two types of based on the concentration of water in their aqueous solution. Concentrated bases and dilute bases. Concentrated bases is that type of bases. It is the higher in the solution. For example, concentrated sodium hydroxide solution. Dilute bases in these types of bases, concentration of these bases is relatively lower as compared to the concentration. For example, dilute hydrochloric, dilute potassium hydroxide. Now here, most alkali metals and some alkaline earth metal hydroxides or oxides are strong bases in the solution. Include here sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, lithium hydroxide, rubidium hydroxide, rubidium hydroxide, cesium hydroxide, calcium hydroxide, barium hydroxide, and are strontium hydroxide. Strontium is the earth alkali metal. These hydroxides are considered to be strong base because and these are soluble in water also. Now here, something common properties of all bases that is given in this slide. Bases dissociate hydroxide ion in the water, which is the responsible for the basic behavior of the compound. Example, when sodium hydroxide dissociates in water, it dissociates hydroxide ion and sodium ion. Here the sodium hydroxide, sodium positive ion and hydroxide ion. And similarly, when the potassium hydroxide is dissolved in water, it dissociates hydroxide ions and the potassium ion. It is the common properties of all bases. Reactions of bases with metal. Very common example, very important example. Metals like zinc, tin, Sn, aluminium react with the strong alkali like sodium hydroxide, caustic potash, or caustic soda, that is the sodium hydroxide, caustic potash, that is a potassium hydroxide, to evolve the hydrogen gas. In this reaction, salt and hydrogen gas is evolved. Look here. When the zinc react with the sodium hydroxide, sodium zincate, another types of salt, and hydrogen gas is evolved. It is sodium zincate. Now stannum, when react with the sodium hydroxide, here the sodium stannite is formed. The sodium stannate is formed, and the water and the hydrogen gas is dissolved. Now here, when the aluminum react with the sodium hydroxide, sodium aluminate as a salt is formed, and the hydrogen gas is evolved. The sodium meta-aluminate or the sodium aluminate. These are the salt. And here the hydrogen gas. Well, that means some metals that are amphoteric in nature, that both react with the acid and base to salt and hydrogen gas, are the amphoteric metal. And amphoteric metals like zinc, stannum, aluminium are the amphoteric nature, that both react with the acid and bases to form salt and hydrogen. Reaction of bases with the oxides of non-metallic oxide. Non-metal oxides are acidic in nature. We know that the metals are sulfur dioxide, carbon dioxide. These are the oxides of non-metal which are acidic in nature. Oxide acidic in nature. When carbon dioxide is dissolved in water, it produces the carbonic acid. Therefore, when the bases react with the non-metal oxide, both neutralize each other and resulting the respective salt and water. The base plus non-metal oxide is a type of neutralization reaction which gives salt and water. Non-metal oxides are acidic in nature. Example here. Sodium hydroxide gives the sodium carbonate and the water when react with the carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is acidic in nature, that act as acid, and sodium hydroxide base, and just like a reaction like a acid base reaction, that is a neutralization reaction, and form here sodium carbonate that acts as a base and the water. This is a reaction of the sodium hydroxide with the carbon dioxide. Here sodium hydroxide, calcium hydroxide give the calcium carbonate and water when it react with the calcium carbon dioxide. Here given here. Calcium hydroxide is the type of base, and the carbon dioxide is the type of acid, because it is the oxides of non-metal. Now here same process happens, the acid base reaction in which the salt in water is formed. Now when the carbon dioxide pass through the aqueous solution lime water, that the calcium carbonate is formed, that insoluble salt is formed and the water is formed. It is the same as the neutralization reaction. Now another example is neutralization reaction, as we discussed in the acid chapter also. An acid neutralize a bases when they react with each other and the respective salt and water is formed. Here acid plus base is equal to salt plus water. Since the reaction between acid and base both neutralize each other, hence it is known as the neutralization reaction. Example: sodium chloride and water are formed when hydrochloric acid and the sodium hydroxide strong bases react each other. Here given. Sodium HCl, that is the acid, and the here base sodium, when they react with each other, hydrogen provided by the acid and hydroxide provided bases, they combine to form water, and the remaining radicals, that the chlorine from the acid, negative ions from the acid, and the positive ions of the base react to form the here salt. So salt and water is formed when acid and base react each other. In similar way, calcium chloride is formed when, along with the water, when the hydrochloric react with the calcium hydroxide. Here, hydrogen provided by the acid and hydroxide provided by the bases. They both hydrogen ion and the hydroxyl ion combine to form the water, and the negative ion of the acid, that is chlorine, and the positive ion of the bases that combine to form the calcium chloride. It is this type of salt. Now here some uses of bases. Bases are used in various fields. Few uses of bases are listed below. Bases are used in manufacturing of the soap, toothpaste, paper, and rayon, etc. It is the largely used in the baking industries. Here, it is used as bleaching powder and used in the cleaning purposes. It is used for the cleaning of sulfur dioxide. It is used for the whitewash. It is used for the detergent manufacturing industries. Now, one of the example is a potassium hydroxide used to remove the grease stains from the cloth as a bleach compound. These are the important uses of bases. The student will discuss next topic in the next video. Okay.